All right, welcome back. Because listen to this, the drama just keeps getting louder and louder. Now hold up. Lately, T.I. has been doing a whole lot of backpedaling in recent interviews, talking like he never lit the match that started this entire situation in the first place.
You have expressed wanting to do verses, though, regardless of that. Regardless
I haven't expressed.
Oh, you haven't.
It's not me expressing it.
Bring your records, bring your hit records with you. You and Dr. Dre and Eminem and all y'all.
But let's be honest for a minute, because hold up, this part matters. T.I. keeps speaking like repeatedly calling out 50 Cent for a Versus battle had absolutely nothing to do with the storm that followed. That explanation just isn't lining up. There are already stacks of receipts circulating online from years back, and people have been digging them up again. And right now, the spotlight is locked back on T.I., who's catching serious backlash from critics, calling it textbook gaslighting instead of the kind of king-level leadership he talks about. Meanwhile, Papoose has stepped right back into the conversation with another diss record aimed squarely at 50 Cent. And listen to this. This time, he even threw Eminem's name into the mix while he was at.
We've been talking about the whole 50 battle.
Man, that's when we came to time. I thought we was.
We're gonna get to the
album. We're gonna have an intellectual discussion about the culture.
Oh, we're gonna. Oh, this is an intellectual discussion.
It's part of it.
I'm so tired of this shit, bro.
But help me understand it, right? Because I understood.
Ain't nothing to understand.
I understood the depth of it.
You can't understand nonsense if you're a logical thinking person.
But you explained that the real genesis for you is when y'all had like a private conversation about.
Man, that ship is sailed. It ain't really nothing else to talk about.
But I want you to help me understand that.
Because I don't think that does not begin anything that we're experiencing now. That has nothing to do.
What's the real genesis of what's happening now?
I think the real genesis is that somebody don't like to hear when I express the actual facts of what took place with why the shit didn't happen. You know what I mean? Like, whenever they hear the truth, then they get emotional and start acting, like a bitch. I'm just saying, bro. Like that's the stuff the stuff that's being done. The response is that of an emotional human being that don't like what they hear, even though it's true. That is. You know what I mean? So they're acting out instead of doing nothing, but just saying, hey man, I'm cool. I don't want to do it.
The internet lit up almost instantly. Listen to this. The chatter started flying everywhere. And yeah, some folks online are already saying the whole situation is starting to feel like the same cycle playing on repeat. Still, hold up. 50 Cent didn't sit back for long and fired off a response just a few hours later.
I'm a logical, reasonable man of respect, bro. I raise my children to be men of respect, logical, reasonable, and not to be emotional. And when I see King, how he moving, it's emotional, and I know, and me too, you know what I'm saying? Me too. You drag the matriarch of our household into some nonsense.
And listen to this. His reaction immediately set off one of the wildest and honestly one of the most ridiculous debates social media has witnessed in a long time.
A different mood is not gonna be the same.
Well, get your mood together.
You gonna cry?
For real? Are you gonna get upset about this? Man, I know you ain't finna do that. I know you ain't finna do that.
Man, why you got the choke on, yo? My boy was emo.
You keep saying it's me. It's not, because you would feel the same way.
It is you. My point is, you are up your own.
He was a crybaby.
You are, because this is big for you.
Why are you yelling?
Because you sitting here crying.
No, this is not the business.
You won't be crying every goddamn show you get. Please tell him what's going on.
Bro. Come on, it's all right. My bad.
Come on out that world.
And somehow it all keeps looping back to the same issue. T.I. is moving like he never spent years publicly pushing 50 Cent for that Versus showdown. So listen to this. Now T.I. is out here saying that 50 Cent's reactions have been emotional. But hold up, because this is where it starts getting weird, since just a few days ago, T.I. was the very one accusing everybody else of being emotional.
Please tell 50 Cent, get his hit records and come on and sit down and see what the South got to say.
During his own responses, no less. The internet caught that contradiction immediately,
and people wasted zero time calling it out. And the moment the conversation turned to emotional reactions, clips like these started spreading everywhere online. Social media users began reposting older footage, saying it tells a completely different version of the story. Some commenters are even joking that things around T.I. have been looking messy lately, using those clips to crack jokes while keeping the pressure on. Then the discussion swings right back to the bigger issue, the ongoing claim that T.I. didn't start this whole situation. But listen, online users are absolutely not buying that narrative. Many are pointing out that for years he publicly called out 50 Cent, pushing hard for a versus battle and clearly trying to spark a response. One user even shared a clip where T.I. was openly talking about wanting that versus moment. And according to some fans, the timing also raised eyebrows, because it all lines up with when the versus conversation started heating up around 2020.
I said that's enough. I said that's enough when I seen that damn t-shirt. I said, man, this is enough.
Around that same time, T.I. had just dropped an album that reportedly sold about 23,000 units in its first week. And listen to this. That single detail had people all over the internet connecting dots and raising some serious questions.
I've been back on rap, in the rap thing for 5 weeks. 5 weeks it's been. Look at how much trouble has ensued in 5 damn weeks, bro. I was just minding my business, having a good time. I was yacht shopping, you know what I'm saying? Looking for homes in vacation areas. And, you know, all of a sudden, here I am back in the midst of warfare for for no apparent reason. But, you know, it's very unfortunate. I'll say this again. It's unfortunate that something that was meant to be so positive, to bring so much positivity and spread so much joy to others, and that's what it was, the origin of the concept is built on, and it has become so negative for no reason. That's unfortunate. And I hate to dampen my moment with such, you know, just such a kerfuffle.
Now listen, let me be clear for a second. I've said before that I'm actually a fan of T.I., but what people are really side-eyeing right now is the way he's been moving since this whole situation started. Online users are starting to run out of patience, saying the story seems to shift every single time he opens his mouth. And a lot of critics feel like he lights the spark, then turns around and acts like he's the one catching the heat.
Are you a bully? And I have asked you this. Never.
Okay. I don't pick the fight. I don't start the fight.
It almost seems okay.
Oh, that's
you jump in though.
Right.
Jump in
So
there.
and they said it was a problem. I said no problem. And people seem to not have an issue with it. But I don't start the fight.
Who actually starts the fight? So anytime you're the victim.
I'm usually look. This is why Nicki Minaj looks like such a bad person. Points because she's defending her position from the position of being the winner.
So
You know what I'm
you're
saying?
defending your position.
Right.
Because a lot of times it look like you're the aggressor, but you're not.
I become the aggressor after I'm agitated.
While at the same time calling 50 Cent the instigator and slapping the emotional label on him. And listen, that claim alone sent social media into another frenzy. Some people immediately started asking, hold up, how exactly is 50 Cent the one acting emotional here? Others fired back, saying the reactions that look the most emotional have actually been coming from T.I.'s side of the situation. And according to those critics, things really started escalating once family members got pulled into the mix.
I blocked it until he fell into M and Dre's lap.
Jumping right into the conversation and making the whole situation look even messier. And hold up, then there's King Harris, who keeps posting and reacting all over social media. Fans quickly noticed he was still throwing subtle jabs and even referencing 50 Cent's candy shop.
Fuck Curtis Jack, that's what came to mind soon as I heard the track. Ball spitting lyrical, condescending the murder rap. Heard they shot his ass with a Nina, he deserved a Mac. About to turn the heat up, I got my hand on a thermostat. Ugly ass G-Unit sneakers. Had the shirt to match cause after Get Rich or Die Trying, your every verse was whack. Mad cause Diddy hit your chick. You a jerk for that. Diddy clap them cheeks so loud, the neighbors heard the slap. That's why you made that documentary, you was hurt from that. I heard she f***ed all 5 guys and they bring a burger back. Spoke to some conspiracy theorists, they said the earth is flat. They also said you work for Illuminati. Nervous rat. What would make this chump think that he could spit a verse with Pap? Somebody better pray for this. where the church is at. If it wasn't for M, you'll be looking for a purse to snatch. Bought your girl a wig, then you told her to return it back. 50, you a petty son of a bitch. Bernie Mac, killing this softly. Lauryn Hill, Roberta Flack.
Even with the conversation already blowing up across the internet, what really made people raise their eyebrows was that T.I. had recently claimed in interviews that he told the kids to back off after the whole merchandise drama with the shirts. So now critics are hitting him with the bigger question. If the goal was truly to calm things down, then...
What the definition of insanity is. Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change. That is crazy. The first time somebody told me that, I don't know, I thought they were bullshitting me, so boom, I shot him. The thing is, he was right.
Why does this whole situation just keep spiraling out of control? And hold up, every new interview seems to make things worse, with people online saying T.I.'s explanations sound like nothing but backtracking and added confusion. At this point, the drama is starting to feel like a broken record. 50 Cent has made it clear multiple times that he just wants to be left alone, yet somehow the back and forth keeps popping up over and over. Now, with talks of documentaries in the air, T.I. suddenly seems to be dialing the energy down, and people online are noticing the shift. The problem for him? The internet never forgets. Old clips are resurfacing, showing him repeatedly calling out 50 Cent for a Versus battle, with some moments dating all the way back to 2020. Those clips are circulating again, and fans are pointing to them as proof that this feud didn't just appear out of nowhere. For some hip-hop fans, it even recalls another chapter involving 50 Cent and Jay-Z. Back when 50 started taking shots again in the 2020s, many argued it was linked to reports that Jay-Z tried to block him from performing at the Super Bowl. Fans debate that story heavily, but it reignited conversations around their old rivalry. And now another layer has been added because Papoose just dropped a new diss track aimed at 50 Cent. He even name-dropped Eminem, flipping the beat from Many Men. That alone immediately got hip-hop fans arguing all over social media again. And jokes aside, here's the thing. People are starting to notice a pattern in how artists diss 50 Cent. Every new track or podcast rant almost sounds recycled, like the same insults are being served again and again. Fans pointed out similar lines from Fabulous, then Jim Jones brought it up on a podcast, and now Papoose is throwing nearly the same type of bars. So the question a lot of listeners are asking is simple. If the goal is really to take down 50 Cent, why does every diss feel like a remix of the last one? Same topics, same jokes, same angles, the script never seems to change. Then Papoose tried to bring Eminem into it, suggesting he helped launch 50 Cent's career.
But even that confused fans, since 50 has openly said the same thing himself in interviews. Critics immediately asked, if it's already public knowledge, how is that supposed to count as a diss? And when Papoose brought up 50 Cent's former relationship, which ended over 10 years ago, listeners argued it only proved the point. Artists keep pulling up old drama because they have nothing new to attack. But the conversation didn't stop there. People online started dragging Papoose's own relationship drama with Remy Ma, opening the door to even more jokes and criticism. Some users even wrote straight up, "Nah, Pap, sit this one out." And things only escalated after 50 Cent fired back at Papoose, pushing the internet into an even crazier debate. The moment 50 finally responded, social media exploded with reactions. As his post circulated, people flooded the comments arguing over who was really winning this feud. Some fans said 50 barely had to do anything because the situation was already making his critics look bad. Others pointed out that this is exactly how 50 Cent plays these moments. No long explanations, just a quick hit that goes viral, letting everyone else argue for days. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened this time too.
Meanwhile, Papoose kept getting dragged all over social media, with users saying his diss track did more to spark jokes than actually land any damage. A lot of people even argued that bringing Eminem into it just blew the conversation up bigger than it needed to be. So now the debate keeps rolling online, with fans split between defending their favorites and others asking the same question again. Who actually started this mess in the first place? Then, 50 Cent jumped in with a response that immediately set social media on fire. He basically brushed it all off, saying, "I'm sorry, no response to mentally challenged rappers who can't write a hit to save their lives." And hold up, he followed that with a laughing emoji and added, "Short bar shorty, LOL." That tiny message alone sent the internet into another heated debate. But things got even wilder when some Jay-Z supporters jumped in trying to defend Papoose, and people quickly noticed something hilarious about that. It seemed less about defending Papoose and more about their long-standing dislike for 50 Cent.
One comment even asked, when was the last hit he wrote, which prompted fans to start answering it themselves. 50 Cent's last project, The Conan Tape, included the multi-platinum hit I'm the Man. And even though he hasn't dropped albums consistently in years, he's still been involved in massive records like The Woo with Pop Smoke and Remember the Name with Eminem and Ed Sheeran. Those songs weren't just huge in the US, many went global too. Then the question got flipped back around, with fans comparing numbers across the board, which only escalated the argument online. Some even pointed out that a lot of 50 Cent's certifications haven't been updated in years, yet he still ranks among the most certified artists when it comes to hit records in the United States. And just to be clear, this isn't about hating on Papoose at all. The online discussion simply turned into a numbers debate, with fans pulling out stats to defend their favorites. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you subscribe, hit like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share this video so more hip-hop fans can jump into the conversation. And hey, if you want to help this channel grow, tap that hype button on this video as well. Thanks for all the support.